Hello, folks. Welcome to Elite Weather. I'm your meteorologist, Mr. G, here with you guys on this Tuesday afternoon. Thanks for joining me. If you're new to this channel, welcome aboard. Thank you for watching. You can leave your likes, comments, and please feel free to subscribe if you find this information useful and or entertaining. So let's jump into our weather forecast and take a look at our national map here. Well, we got another storm that's going to be tracing from the west to the east once again, and we're going to be seeing both heavy rain to the south and heavy snow to the north. Well, we got a winter storm that's going to be moving in across the upper Midwest and toward the northern plains that could be dropping as much as a foot as across portions of Minnesota, like down near the Twin Cities. And that heavy snow is going to extend into Wisconsin as well. And we're going to be seeing snow all the way back toward the northern Rockies and into the Cascades and down to the Sierra Nevada, where we can pick up several more feet of snow. But down here along the southern United States, across the Ozarks through Arkansas, as well as through portions of the south here through Tennessee and Mississippi and Alabama, heavy rain could lead to some flash flooding concerns. Some thunderstorms could be severe at times, isolated tornadoes, some damaging winds, some hail, as well as that flash flooding concerns will be an issue through the remainder of the week from Tuesday through your Sunday. Okay, so now let's talk about our next map and look at the wintry weather that's going to break out across the upper Midwest. We got our storm that's going to be moving through, and we're going to be seeing snow across the entire northern half of the nation. So we're going to say from I-80 north to the Canadian border, we're going to be looking at some heavy snow, and there's going to be that possibility where we could pick up on average about 5 to 8 inches right here. And we do have an area that can see 8 to 12 across portions of North Dakota and north central South Dakota, where you can see up to 8 to 12 inches of snow. Much lighter snowfall amounts to the west, and we'll see a little bit lighter snowfall amounts to the east from Michigan eastward as our storm head out in that direction. Now later in the week, we could see some of those snowfall totals increase as our storm moves to the east. But as of now through Saturday, we're going to be seeing most of that heavy snow across the Dakotas and Minnesota and Wisconsin. So all right, so let's take a look at what we're going to be seeing as far as the snowfall potential across portions of the northeast. So a little bit north of the mid-Atlantic area, Pennsylvania, and portions of upstate New York, we could pick up a good 3 to 5 inches across some of these regions here, 1 to 3 inches down across central Pennsylvania and eastern Pennsylvania as well. We might even see a little bit of snow over towards New York City, just to the south. 1 to 3 inches could be possible across New Jersey and near Long Island there. So maybe finally we could see a few snowflakes across the I-95 corridor, but definitely could see a few snowflakes through this region right here. So definitely something to keep an eye out for throughout the day today if you're in the northeast. And then here is a look at our pattern late in the week. We're going to be seeing it being pretty cold out toward the west as a nice trough is going to exist along the jet stream. The atmospheric river is going to continue to drive those storms into the west coast down towards Southern California. But meanwhile, across the plain states in the midsection, we're going to see that troughing and some ridging across the southeastern United States and the south here that's going to make things very warm and quite humid as well. So a lot of moisture and warmth. So we're going to be seeing a lot of thunderstorms. A storm system is going to be moving across the southern plains as well. And that's going to contribute to some cold weather being pulled down from the north. We have this area of high pressure over Canada that's going to be sending cold air down that's going to descend across the northern half of the United States, the Gulf Coast, from the Great Lakes down through the upper Midwest and the Central Plains. We're going to, dropped our clicker. And we're going to be seeing that storm system right in here, and that interaction between that cold air to the north, warm air coming up from the south, going to create that battle zone right in this region. We'll see our severe weather. We'll also have a round of freezing rain as well. heavy snow, and we're going to be seeing our thunderstorms that's going to lead to some tornadoes and flash flooding down to the south here. So very interesting weather. Again, another go around of this same setup that we've seen storm after storm over the last month or so. So now let's take a look at our severe thunderstorms that we're going to be seeing as far as we head through the afternoon on Wednesday. We're going to be seeing around the severe thunderstorms here in North Texas and Oklahoma. So north of Dallas, Oklahoma City, we're going to be seeing a round of some severe thunderstorms take place. And we're going to be seeing wind gusts exceed 60 miles an hour, some damaging winds, and some flooding downpours as well. I'm not expecting tornadoes with this activity, but an isolated tornado is going to always be possible. Anything that does happen from this may be a little bit on the weaker side of the spectrum, so that is a bit of good news. But then as we move forward through time, as we head towards Friday, our storm system is going to really start to pick up some of that moisture off of the Gulf of Mexico, and that cold air to the north is going to help to squeeze out a little bit more moisture out of those clouds as that storm moves to the east and northeast. So we're going to be seeing that area of heavy rain down here across the mid-south. So we're talking about parts of Tennessee, the Carolinas, as well as the deep south, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, over to Louisiana, even portions of northeastern Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, and Kansas as well. So all of these areas can be dealing with some heavy rain and pick up several inches that could lead to some flash flooding and some of those heavier thunderstorms. Now let's take a look at our south flash flood threat. We have the flash flooding today, the potential as well here on Wednesday, as that's going to be moving to Arkansas, Oklahoma, and into Texas. But then we're also going to see that flood threat move over into portions of the Tennessee River Valley as well. We're going to be seeing that potential there for flash flooding and heavier rains. The atmospheric river is back with us again across the southwest, and we're going to be seeing that tropical moisture coming all the way across from Hawaii. We also call this a Pineapple Express, and those trade winds is going to be pulling that moisture across the entire central Pacific toward the eastern Pacific, and that's going to help fuel storms as they come on shore across California and into the Pacific Northwest as well. So we're going to be seeing that moisture come on shore, and that moisture crashing on shore is going to help to enhance rainfall along the coastal sections and the snowfall across the Sierra Nevada. So that is going to really squeeze an enhanced amount of moisture. So we're going to be seeing rainfall in the inches and snowfall in the feet across the Sierra Nevada. So we're going to be dealing with that again as we head through the weekend. All right, so here's our next storm that's going to be coming up for California. On Thursday, we have this area of low pressure out here, and we have an area of low pressure up here off the coast of Washington and British Columbia in the Pacific Northwest. This storm is going to focus across the northern tier, as this storm is going to take more of a southerly track as it heads toward the United States. Here we are as it comes on toward the northern California. So we're going to be seeing this storm here, but eventually it's going to track across the mountains and dive south a little bit across the southern Rockies here, and eventually become our next Colorado low as it comes off of the high plains of New Mexico and Colorado. So again, a lot of stormy weather. We're going to be seeing heavy snow here in the Sierra Nevada, where we could be picking up several feet. Rainfall as well, heavy rain, a good 2 to 3 inches. In some areas can pick up at least 3 to 5 inches of rain. So a lot of rain along the California coast, and we're going to be seeing that heavier rain pretty much falling across Oregon and Washington as well. So Portland and Seattle is going to be seeing a little bit of rainfall, a couple of inches for you folks as well. So a lot of wet weather, a lot of drought-busting rainfall and moisture for the West Coast. Now let's take a look at what we're going to be seeing as far as our future track is concerned. The next storm that we're currently dealing with is going to rain mostly focused on the Pacific Northwest. And then we're going to be seeing that next storm. Then that rain is going to spread down the coastline, snow across the Sierra Nevadas. We're going to be seeing that rain along the coast of the Pacific Northwest, snow across the Cascades. and we're going to be seeing that heavy rain along the coast ranges of central to northern California. So San Francisco down to San Luis Obispo is going to be picking up some of that heavy rainfall. Eventually that front's going to drop to the south, and we're going to be seeing that rain start to overtake the LA and Orange County and into San Diego area as well. We might even see a little bit of snow start to affect the mountains of Southern California. Could pick up to another foot or so of snow down around Big Bear again as well. So let's take a look at our storm that we're going to be seeing on the East Coast here as we head through. Well, I guess we had this. I didn't clear that off. So now let's go to today. All right. So that snow that we're seeing across portions of the eastern Great Lakes and into the Northeast. We got a few areas of snow, some snow showers and some rain showers as well. That's not going to last all day. As we move through the day, we'll start to see that dissipate. And so by the time we get through the end of today, tonight, we're going to be seeing that rainfall and that snow all gone. Maybe a few snow showers across the U.S. and Canadian border there in the St. Lawrence Valley. But other than that, we're going to start to see things wind down across the Northeast as we move through the remainder of the day. My name is Mr. G. That was your weather forecast for the next couple of days for your country here. And I hope you guys had a great day today. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye.